This is Tales of Swordfall. Hello, I'm Paul. This is Tales of Swordfall. And who am I with tonight?
I'm Ammon, and I'm going to be playing Ash, the Fire Genasi Eldritch Knight / Wizard.
And I'm Guy, and I'm playing Norgvoltspur, your favorite little halfling monk. I hope he's your favorite, please.
I'm Phoenix, and I'm playing Nilkus Avlak, the Tiefling Fighter.
I'm Vera Random Butterfly, playing the only human, Rayanne. The sorceress / rogue thing. Whatever she is.
Sorcerer Rogue. Yeah, you are the only human out of our two groups. Congratulations.
I am vanilla, and I'm fine with it.
Dude, Rayanne is not even close to vanilla.
If she's vanilla with lots of just bits of candy, sprinkled without.
You know, if you're vanilla, you're like that at the yogurt stand that you can put any topping on, and some kid went crazy, and they're like, well, I'm gonna have the sprinkles and the Sour Patch Kids on it, and this, and by the time they weigh it, it's like 10 pounds.
So. Yes, and we're already talking about food.
So anyways, where we left off last time was you guys gained a house. You all had heart-to-hearts. You all explored the house, found a few things, found that there was a extra room there that shouldn't have been there, and it was all magical. Some of the characters explored the basement, found a few things down there, and everyone went to sleep. We had a few dreams. It was all very nice. And then I think some holidays happened, and here we are, a few weeks later. Hooray.
Ooh.
So, we didn't have dream sequences from two people, and I would love to actually do them. So just for funsies, could Nilkus and Norik both give me a wisdom check, just straight up wisdom?
Oh boy, oh boy. Get my character sheet pulled up. Oh no, now it's me.
Guy. Okay, cool. You got a 20, Nilkus, and 11
nice.
Norik, yeah. Alright, I will think about these numbers as we're doing this. So, Nilkus, you haven't quite gone to that point of sleep where you start sleeping because, you know, that crazy Rayanne started screaming in her sleep and her bedroom looked like she was on fire, and then you decide to sleep against the door. So, is this comfortable for Nilkus even?
He doesn't really care. He just sort of wants to keep an eye on Alonzo or wherever he is. I know he saw him go into his room, but he wants to trust him, but he's just not sure right now.
That's always a thing. And we know that the last time you slept, you were in a nice, very calm area. But where was the very last place that Nilkus slept before we knew he even existed?
He probably would have, just camped out somewhere along the way. Otherwise he would have been somewhere with the Vipers or some sort of underground. Not a very nice area, just sort of cold and simple.
So probably sleeping against a door in a nice house is like 5 steps up from whatever sewer you were probably sleeping in.
Most definitely.
So your mind drifts off into the sleepy land. And what's a really good dream? Like, what is the best case scenario for dreaming for Nilkis?
Okay. Right now he's conflicted, so I picture his dream as sort of half and half. Like there's 2 tables. There's one that's almost like a repeat of everyone eating and talking together, like the current party. And then on the right side, there's the members from his gang and his old friends. So that's what I imagine, at least.
All right. And that's cool. And let's just say, for drama's sake, there are like spotlights and everything else is dark. Everyone's eating at the purple group's eating at one table. There's still a seat open for you. On where the Red Vipers are, there's still like a place on one of their benches for you. Definitely. I mean, who is at the Red Viper table? Like, what are some of the people there? Who are some of the people there?
Probably Niall, Bacchus. He's a Goliath. Niall is a half-orc. And some of his old friends, like I think there's a lizard folk gentleman too. I forgot his name. I think his name was, I don't know. It's been a long time since I built that up, but yeah, he sits over at the purple group table, and then he sort of tries to call his other friends over like nothing's wrong, I guess, from the other table.
Yeah, they don't seem to acknowledge you at the moment. You swear that maybe Bacchus glanced over, but it seems like that if you're at this table, they can't get over at the moment.
He's gonna try to get the party to come over to the other table instead.
And the party looks at the other table and then looks back, and
I guess he's gonna start trying to like drag like Norik and Rayanne and Ash just like over like one at a time, like by the arms.
and as you do that, I think it would be appropriate in this stream that if Norik and Ash were getting pulled by Nilkis, like if this was reality, Ash and Norik, if Nilkis was like, hey guys, let's go over there to this table with all these horrible people, like what would you guys' actual reactions be?
I think Ash kind of knows these guys' reputation and would kind of just shake his head and say, no, these guys are bad news.
And Norik would probably say, are these your old friends?
Well, you don't know. I mean, they can change. It's not a big deal. It's fine.
They can change? Do you think they have?
Yeah, I mean,
He just like
he says, let's all gamble and have a drink together. It's not a big deal, really.
Rayanne is staying planted at at her seat.
And you notice that by this point, Ash has completely disappeared. Rayanne is starting to wander off. Like, you notice that, like, the more you try to pull the current group that you're with toward your old allies, the more that there seems to be, like, a resistance, and people are just kind of going away from Nilkis. It seems like just everything's falling apart.
I guess once he notices that everything's falling apart, he's gonna, I guess, try to sit with his old buddies. He's gonna go over to Bacchus, Niall, and Corgan. Bacchus is a very, like, stern, serious kind of guy, but once you have him with a few drinks, he's pretty friendly, but he's very, very strict. He's the leader of the group, and was sort of like a father figure to him, but if he found out what Nilgis has been like around and with the bounty situation, he would not be welcome back.
You sit down at the table, and does Nilkis just automatically pour himself a drink?
Yeah, he's just he just grabs a bottle and starts pouring himself a drink.
Before you start pouring yourself a drink, Bacchus takes your hand, stops you from pouring, looks you straight in the eyes. Well, boy, how did you earn this drink?
What do you mean? Stop messing around. I've tortured enough people. Don't you think I've been through enough?
But everybody who sits here, they've done something recently. They've turned in bounties, they've done jobs. What have you done?
I upgraded. I'm a bounty hunter now. I'll figure it out. I don't want to go back to my old job. I'm fine. I can handle it.
He looks at you dead in the eyes again. And he points off in the distance, and you see a light show up with a single bounty poster on it.
He's gonna try to look, I guess, at what the bounty poster has on it.
Like a cinematic camera, it zooms in, and there is the poster of Rayanne. What have you done to earn this drink?
I have no idea who that is. I've never seen her in my life.
Uh-huh. And how about these? And the light kind of opens up a little more, exposes more wanted posters. That of the group you recently met, of Tabby and Krakatur, Flea and Taz, and they all have their own wanted posters. And then it opens up, so it looks like Ash and Nork also have wanted posters on this wall. You've been ignoring your job, boy.
Look, I'll get it done.
You don't deserve this drink yet. You don't deserve a place at this table.
He just starts, like, grabbing the posters and, like, taking it with him out the door.
And as you start grabbing these posters, they seem to, like, just start fluttering down like autumn leaves. And there's just more and more of them.
Oh my god. Okay, he just like, once he sees this, he's gonna try to book it out the door, I guess. If there is a door still.
Would there be a door?
I probably not.
Okay. Feeling a little trapped?
He's gonna try to look for a window or something to break out of. I'm picturing like a sort of basement sort of area.
Ooh, how about the creepy basement that you were just in?
That actually works.
And so you're there in the basement of this house, and it's dark. There's only little splashes of light. And then you see a pair of eyes in the dark.
He's gonna like take out his glaive and like I guess walk towards it.
And as you walk toward it, the basement changes. It changes into a clearing in a forest. And there is what looks to be a camp. Above, there are twisting tree branches that seem to net themselves together and block out the sky, and everything seems to spell out arcane runes within those branches. Before you, there is a bonfire. There are 3 tents just beyond, and a woman with large eyes dressed in blue stands there.
What are you doing here?
You called. She doesn't seem to move her mouth as she's talking.
I call no one.
You touched the idol. You called.
Oh, well, sorry. What are you, one of those weird god things? Like I care.
She points at you and gives me a constitution check.
Oh.
Or constitution save, I should say. Huh?
Oh, sorry.
11.
Oops.
No, you did a save. And okay. Now roll me 3d8. The dream has just gone super real for you. And you take 22 points of psychic damage.
Ouch.
You have called me, and then you have mocked me. You must want death.
No, look, I thought this was just a dream. I didn't know this was real.
And she looks, and you realize that you are actually feeling the heat of this bonfire. That the grass is actually slightly dewy and wet. Like, this reality has set in, and you don't know how you got outside even.
So he's like outside the house?
Yeah.
Oh. I guess he's just gonna like try to see if she's still around, and he's just gonna be like,
Look, I didn't mean to call you out. I don't even know what that means.
is there any answer at all?
Yes. Are you shouting at this point, or are you just being?
Oh no,
Very.
he's shouting. He's not very calm right now.
Oh dear Lord, Nilgus.
He's
So,
a wreck.
2 other women come out of the tents. One is wearing yellow, and she stands taller than this one in blue. And the other one is wearing red, and she is looking in your direction, but she doesn't seem to be looking at you, but just toward you.
What can I do? What do you want with me?
And it seems like communication has stopped, and the woman in blue with the large eyes is looking at the one in yellow, But there seems to be something going on.
Can he do an insight or a perception and just try to figure out what the heck is happening?
Oh, you can do insight and perception if you want.
Yeah, he'll do both. Wow, weird.
15 for both. That's fantastic. There's more confusion between the one in yellow and the one in blue. The one in red, she seems to be looking at something either beyond you or within you, but not actually watching you as an actual person. You notice that there's a slight tension in the air. You are getting this, you're getting that feeling that you sort of felt at that one camp spot that Norik chose, near Longbarrow. And it's you're slowly getting the sense that this is a little too real. Thank you for listening to Tales of Swordfall. Please consider listening to this podcast.
A long, long time ago, in a land far away named Phylor, there were 4 legendary adventurers.
We are the Adventurers 4, renowned across the land.
Using their cunning and strength, the party defeats many monsters and saves many lives.
Nick takes a fairy blade and stabs it into his other eyeball.
Oh my god!
Gosh!
Can Hugo jump on my back? Do I cast Expeditious Retreat?
Yeah. Can Bob roll a d20 for me?
I don't like that. I don't like how you ask that.
D20 business.
What if I rolled a 1? What if I told you I just rolled a 1?
Come and join us weekly at How the Quest Was Won. Found anywhere where podcasts are located. Purchase not necessary. No real magic was used in the making of this podcast.